Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. We're going to be doing Toby's eye here today and trying to pump through as many colours as we can because I've had an influx of trays been delivered, as you can see, from the lovely seller on Vinted who does millions upon millions of diamond paintings. So yeah, what I'd like to start off with first of all is we'll finish off this beak that we started off here and then we can branch away, and then the plan of action is I want to do his eye and then fill in that little bit there, and then I'm going to work on the smaller colours which are down here because that's not going to take long to do, and that way that'll free up some paintings for Happy Fall that I'm currently working on as well. So yeah, I at the weekend I went over to collect more parcels from my relatives that came. And yeah, it was near enough an hour and a half of trying to film them all because, no, it weren't the weekend, it was after work on Friday. So Friday I was over there, and for about an hour and a half, my mum said that she wanted to pop down to see her mum who lives down the bottom of the road. So yeah, they're quite close, and then I thought, well, that gives me an hour and 30 minutes to try and film as much as possible. And oh my God, it felt like the whole of my lunch break, because it was like round about lunchtime and my sister left me some lasagna, and she is, oh man, she's so good at it. The crunchiness of the top with the cheese is unbelievable. Really, really nice. And I was having a discussion with her and I said, what can I do? So I'm just going to put my Alexa in so I can keep track of the time there. And I said to her, what can I, is there any way you could make it for me if I get the ingredients for you? And she said, yeah, she's happy to do that, because I will be honest, I don't know how to make lasagna. I mean, I know it's like pasta mince, and then you've got bechamel, and then you've got the Dolomio sauce and then cheese. But if you want a good lasagna, I need to get her to do it. And then the plan of action is I'm going to take it home, and then I want to do like 2 days worth. So, or if she does a whole tray, I could split it over like 5 days, because you can keep it in the freezer for about a month, I think. And yeah, the plan of action is to do it in like a Pyrex container thing. And then I will take it home, and then I can have some with a bit of salad one night, because lasagna is one of my favourites. When we used to go shopping years ago, we always used to go in the cafe first, have something to eat, and then we go and do our shopping. So, but then it became too expensive, so we sort of stopped it and then went into shopping. And so that no one sort of took your trolley, outside the cafe you've got lorry, oh my God. You've got shopping tray cupboard things which you put into the locker, and then you get a key which you lock your trolley in the key, because some people do shopping but then after that they go in the cupboard, so after they do their shopping and then they put the trolley in the cupboard. And my cousin Matthew, he used to get under, there's like a little cutout bit, and he used to get under. It was so funny. But yeah, why they had that under bit, I don't know. Probably to let air in for the food, I don't know. But yeah, it was, obviously you couldn't do it if it was like freezer stuff that was going to fall out, because ice creams, if you got ice creams, it would have melted very quickly. So yeah, we used to have a lovely lasagna in there, and it was the one thing I looked forward to every week. I didn't enjoy shopping very much, so when my mum was shopping, I used to wait outside until she finished her shopping, really. I mean, the first sort of year or so I did go around the shops, but you know, when you sort of like, I want that, and she was like, no, you can't have that, you know. So all I was sort of brought there for was to carry bags, and carrying bags is not my cup of tea. I much prefer carrying a backpack. But back then I didn't have a backpack. So backpack, rucksack, or whatever you call it. So, but yeah, I used to do swimming lessons, and I loved my orange swimming bag. It was like you could see through it sort of thing, but it was such a groovy one, because you never sort of like, I've never seen bags like that before, but I wasn't a lover of doing swimming lessons. Because in Brampton Sports Centre in Witham, they have a moving floor one, and it was so embarrassing because there was this thing that there was this task that we had to do to go down and fetch a hoop from the bottom of the floor. Well, I couldn't swim, so there was a stick in there, and I grabbed hold of the stick, because the woman puts the stick in to find, like, to see how level it is off the floor. But people were like just like laughing at me, but I really panicked. I thought I was gonna like drown. So, but anyway, so that's that. I don't know how we got onto shopping, but so what we're gonna do now is just give him his eye, and then that's that colour. But we got a bit down here actually, so let's do the eye, and then we'll go back down to the bottom there. So this is his eye, and then obviously the green will obviously be the pupil bit. So, but yeah, so going back to the weekend, I didn't have a rush to get back. So, because normally I tend to go on a Thursday, and then it's like come back, do shopping, and it's too much. So I normally have to get like the 3 o'clock train. They're open till like 7, but I like to be back in early, so that come 7 o'clock, I can sit down, watch EastEnders. And I actually put EastEnders on last night, and it weren't on. So I must have, for some reason, it never used to be on a Wednesday, but they've moved that to Fridays now, so it's never on a Friday. So yeah, and then I did kitting up while watching some YouTube, because normally if I'm kitting up, I'll watch a YouTube rip and chat. And yeah, so that's what I normally do on that one. So yeah, but do. And then I won about 90p on this game. So I had 35p, then I had 48p, and then I played like 20 minutes and got 5p, and I thought, what a piss take. That is taking the mick now. And I really tried to get this thing for next day, and where possible, I try to not pay from my bank, because that's the idea of the game, you know, you want to get it free. So I sort of, it got to 11 o'clock, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to cash out now and find something, you know. So I then decided to get these lasagna sheets that Amazon have. So that black colour there is now finished. Because obviously I want to get the ingredients so that my sister can make it. And I said to her, look, I'll buy all the ingredients, just tell me what I need. And she was like, you need 2 packs of mince for like a whole week's worth. But yeah, so I just need to do the fresh ingredients. But 90p for a pack of lasagna sheets, I don't know how many I need, but I probably need another few boxes. So yeah. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh, that's nice. I don't like the idea of that random S there, though, because, like, they've gone round and then they've sport it by putting that S just there. But maybe that's the tear duct, maybe. Okay, so that can go in the chute. I love it when you get to get a tray like that and then they offload. I'm not going to keep that green one, because the green one is... the green one is not needed. And then that can be our old sticker sheet, sticker chart thing. Right, so now I was going to do the red, but that's quite a heavy colour, so we'll do that right at the last. So now what I want to do is get these little tiny bits of colour in, and we'll start off with the blue. I'd love to do a blue parrot, you know, because there's a blue parrot that apparently was extinct, and apparently it's been brought back by artificial DNA or something. They were saying it's like a, I don't know whether it's a macaw, but it's a special type of blue parrot. So that was quite interesting. But yeah, so that's now back. Interesting, but apparently what they said, that's now back interesting, that makes sense. Apparently what they do is they take a cell from a dead animal and then they sort of mimic the cell to redevelop or something. So it's interesting how you can bring an animal back from the dead. But then you're sort of thinking, well, where do you find the dead animal of this extinct animal? You know, do you see what I mean? So, but yeah. And this is why, you know, we need to have as many tigers breeding as possible, because tigers are an endangered species. I think rhinos are going that way as well. Obviously gorillas are. They're so critically endangered because of all these poachers that think it's okay to poach animals and stuff. And if you've ever watched the film Gorillas in the Mist, Diane Fossey dedicated her life to protecting gorillas, and she even had a house out there, or you know, somewhere near the camp of that, but the poachers killed her. And if you saw the film, for any gory details, now you need to turn off the screen if you're not into gory stuff. But what they did was, there was this gorilla that I don't think it had a head. They cut off his hands and then they cut off his feet, and there was just the body left. And yeah, so it's thanks to like the guerrilla organisation, you know, WWF, who have rangers day in and day out that, you know, risk their lives in getting killed and stuff to protect these vulnerable gorillas. And yeah, I'm quite annoyed with my postman because I've got some stuff I'm waiting on, and I don't know what it is, but it's just like they don't come anymore. You're lucky if you get like 3 bits in 1 week, you know. They don't seem to deliver regularly now. It's like once every 2 weeks, and some of the companies that I shop with, they said, we've sent you this out, have you received it? And I'm like, no, I haven't got it. So, you know, what can I do? So yeah, this is what's annoying, is because we're getting in trouble with these companies saying that we've not responded. Well, how can we when we've not received the letter? Raw mail is terrible at the moment. It really, really is. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I feel like I have to peel these stickers off before we move on. These were a different sticker that came with a, it came with this unboxing that you would have seen. You know them, that big purple tray bundle thing. Oh, that's gonna have to go in the wash, okay. Well, I bought that idea of putting them in that green tray because these ones here come off really easy, but I wanted to use them ones up because they're my favourite ones, the round ones, and sometimes I don't have them in stock. So right, so next what we'll do is we'll do the H next, which is this very lovely banana sort of colour going on, and we'll get that done. And then later on I've got to go to the Amazon locker because I ordered some carrots. They do their own, Amazon do their own sort of food, so there was these tin carrots for 55p. They're not the best of flavour, but carrots are carrots, aren't they? But they're like whole carrots, you know, the thin sort of whole carrots, not the sliced ones. So I normally use them for the roast dinners on a Saturday, and where I can get them free, I get them free, you know. It's all about saving and cutting back on costs, especially in this day and age. So this terrible economic of the UK at the moment, you know, everything's gone, like there just seems to be like no money left for the country to budget. But yeah, I don't know. Look at that, we're freed up 4 trays already. This is what I like about doing these short projects. Don't know if the end's there. Yes, there it is. It's hiding from us. And we'll just fill that in so it's got a bit of colour now. And then something that I ordered from Craft Buddy is, I'm quite annoyed with it because when I ordered it, it was in stock, and then I checked it because it's been like 2 days and it's still not shipped. And I'll only let it go so far and then I'll ask for a refund, because with me, I feel that if you've been paid for it, you should be shipping it the same day, you know? So it's still not shipped, and then it said something in my order was out of stock, and I'm thinking, well, it was in stock when I ordered it, so what's going on? So I'm not particularly happy, you know, because they're quick enough to take the payment, but when it comes to sending it, you gotta wait. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a very impatient person. I like things done and dusted there and then, you know. I've always been like that, so unfortunately I don't think that will change very much. Oh, lovely. Okay, so what have we got here? Let's do, so we need to do C. So now we're doing these red sort of parts here. So we'll do the C to start off with here. Got to be careful where I press here, because although this bit's drilled, this part isn't. So then we got an F. Oh, that's funky. Dark colour there. So pretty good. Then we got a K. Oh, very pungent. Vibrant even. Pungent means like a stench or something. I love it when people say on the TV there's a very pungent smell. And oh my god, I was watching this advert and I don't know what it is, but it's Mamma Mia, but it's got Alan Carr in it, so I'm not sure. It doesn't look like the actual film. It says, I think it's like Mamma Mia Sing With Me or something, or the sing along, something like that. So I'm not sure what that is. This is a lovely colour. I've not worked on this very much, this sort of colour, and that's gorgeous. So yes, we're now on the final hurdle of this painting, but I'll definitely get some more cards because this is being filmed as part of the zoo theme. Last year we had a summer theme that went pear-shaped and this year we're going to have the zoo theme, and it will be a lot more better and a lot more better planned, because yesterday all my troubles seem so far away, Beatles song there. It's called Yesterday. But yeah, this theme is going to be a lot more planned. We'll get it a lot more done in advance, and that's why I'm really starting on it now, you know. So I tried to get a little bit of each theme done a day. So yeah. I'm gonna do about 30 minutes or so, but I don't know if this camera will let me, because I left my my little iPhone 8 over at my mum's, and that's the main phone that I use to record on, because I did sell it to a phone company that buys old phones, but the offer was just ridiculous, 20 quid, and while I accepted it, I thought in the end, you know, this is not a good deal, you know, 20 quid on like a phone that's probably worth £100. So I was like, because the problem is, because it's got a faulty battery with it, I could pay out to fix it, but I don't really need 3 phones. Do you see what I mean? So I'd rather like sell it to a company that can get a second use out of it. But I need to find a company that recycles phones that will do it for, you know, a better price. So yeah, I was like, in the end, I don't want to do this now. And I think I'm happy with my decision, because 20 quid, and then they're like, if you return it late, the value will go down. Well, you know, I've got to factory reset it, move all my photos of my family and stuff onto my other phone. Like, I can't do it that quick. It takes time, because with iPhone there's this transfer button thing, and you can transfer your phone, your pictures onto, or everything on your phone onto the next one, but it doesn't work. Apparently you lie your iPhone next to your other iPhone and it's supposed to transfer it, but yeah, it doesn't do it for me. So I have to do the old-fashioned way of sending it to myself on Facebook, to then download it off Messenger to save to the new phone. So yeah, and it takes ages, so I do a bit each night, but then I sort of think, well, maybe I should just keep it for like pre-records and stuff. So yes, but more of my tea. I'm gonna try and drink it not cold this time. Lovely. I'm getting a little bit bored of Tetley's, to be fair. I tried Yorkshire tea. Oh no, I've said that word again. Well, that tea, and it's a little bit on the strong side for me, but I quite like PG Tips. And once, I'm not even joking, they had this promotion like a few years ago, and it was something to do with like win a prize, and you lifted up the lid, and I won £5. I couldn't believe it. So you had to enter like your details in online and then your bank, and they paid you, but £5. So I don't know how much. Oh yes, look, a bit pink now. That's going to be funky once we get up here, because it's lighter colours. But yeah, so I don't know how much I paid for the tea bags, but I think I paid probably a £5 and got my £5 back in the prize. So very, very good. But yeah, I'm cutting these sessions into 30 minutes, because obviously cards I like to drag as much as possible. So yeah. Oh, crumbs. I'll leave them ones there rather than pluck off for the minute. But what I'm going to do is try and do this as much as I can. Do you know what? Next time it's going to be an hour. It's only a short one because we're on this phone that's got the 40 battery and it goes like that. So I'm expecting it to go, your battery is low, please charge, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to withdraw for that, you know. Oh, am I missing one? We've got an O. Oh right. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for that. I swear I kitted all the colours up, but we've got an O apparently. Must have missed that, and so start on my part. How interesting. I find that with these pens, you really have to put quite a lot in the thing to put it in, because obviously what it is if you press lightly, the more you press, like if I was to press hard, it's pushing it further and further up that shaft, you see? So yeah, that's why you always need plenty and plenty of wax. And I was last night I was separating all the trays and all the pens and all the wax, and I've near enough got a whole bag full of wax. wax is one of them type of things in diamond painting that I find I don't really use an awful lot. I tend to use more trays than I do wax. But yes, I've got quite a lot to do for this. After this, I've got to assemble a lorry wheel. One very similar that looks like this. So I've got to put the tyre on it. Oh my god, there's drills on this. Get everywhere, these bloody drills. But I've got to put the wheel onto here, and it's quite a tricky job because you put the tyre into water, hot water, and then you have to squeeze it onto the wheel. But yeah, that's only got, it's up to 102, so it's only got another, I don't know, but it goes up to 140, so they reckon by August 2024 that it will be finished. But obviously we're nowhere near that yet because we're still in October at the moment, so because I could easily save this till July for when it's going to be aired, but do you know what, I was like, I can get this done, you know, get it all in advance, and then it just takes care of itself and I don't have to worry about it. I think that's as well what contributes it, you know, I start it so late into the month that, you know, it's not going to work. So where I'm doing it miles in front, that is what's going to sort it out. I'm in love with this pink. That is so beautiful. Wow. Very, very nice. Oh my god, that... So I got my mum a mirror for her birthday, and it's an LED one off Temu. And what you do is you press it and it lights up around the border, and I always video her when she's opening her presents because it's a memory, and she hates being on camera, but I tried to do it while she's not looking, and then she's like, oh, why did you film me? And I'm like, because it's your birthday, you know, we need to do a slideshow. And the slideshow is where you put like all videos together and it sort of goes through a special slide, like the cha-cha slide. But she went, oh, thank you for my mirror. And I found it the other day because I have to keep clear in memory. But now, I want that O colour. So annoying. I thought I had that. What the hell have I done with that? So, yes. Thank you for my mirror. I don't think they're seeing Teddy this weekend. So I'm filming this on Saturday, and I was like, I went over on the Friday, so I was like, I'm going to have another weekend of doing Wilbur, get Wilbur all sorted out. But I'm not doing it this Saturday, which would be the 14th of October, because I was running late. Well, I weren't running late, but I didn't really have to get back early for anything. So Big Brother weren't on until 9 o'clock. So I thought, well, I'll stay a bit later. Well, of course, that meant that I couldn't do the kit up, but you did have the Happy Fall video anyway. So that went up on Friday the 13th, if all days would you believe. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll shuffle the schedule around a bit. I'll take Wilbur off on the Saturday and we'll do the kit up video on that day rather than put it on as a double next week, because if I saved it till next week, you would have had 2 kit up videos in a day, and I don't really like doing doubles because apparently where's the tea gone? That's that one. Okay. Well, I think we've got some definite bling in these feathers. We seem to have quite a lot of different feathers, colours of feathers going on here. So yeah, what's going to happen is the next session after this will be moving up to an hour. Knowing me, I'll forget and do 30 minutes, but yeah, we will be moving it up to an hour. What have I done? I need F, don't I? Yep. So what one's that T? So many colours going on here, which I think is that one, yeah. Now, I don't know how we've gone out of shape, but we've done a line, and I think it's because we're starting over here, not there, so we need to go like, you know, like that. I'm going to go back to the L for the minute because it's annoying me a bit. I think this is, I mean, it's hard to say whether it's a male or female bird, but given how much red's in it, I would say that this is a male. If it was a female, it would be a lot more pink, I reckon. But you can get male birds that are, you know, pink and that. So this will be the last line now. Or we've, let's just do these two actually, because we've seemed to have gone in a very unusual pattern going on here. Might run over slightly because somewhere down the line I've gone a bit back to front here, so I'm just gonna bring that round. So yeah, I'm not very happy with Craft Buddy because, you know, each day that it's sitting in their warehouse is another day I've got to wait, and really they shouldn't really take the order knowing for well they're out of stock. So do you see what I mean? So yeah, I'm not too best pleased at the moment. So they've got till Monday. If it doesn't ship by Monday, then I'll be ordering a different product. I'll ask for a refund, order a different product, and we'll have to wait until the other product comes back in. But on that note, guys, we are done for this session. As I said, the next session will be moving up to an hour. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done so already, always tap the notification bell and that will notify you as and when a video goes up on the channel. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the finished result of this in the next sort of, I would say probably, I'd like to think 2 more sessions, but you know, it's important that you enjoy these things. And with me, I could easily do that in an hour, but with me, I like to drag it as much as possible because I know that I won't be working on this card again. So yeah, you want to drag it as much as you can. But anyway, have a lovely evening ahead, and I'll see you very soon for another video.